got to be kidding me. You're the kings and queens of old.
Is Georgie Henley back as Lucy with a twist this time, along with Greta Gerwig? Hey, did you hear the news? Narnia is coming back in 2024. There are rumors that Greta Gerwig is taking the helm for Narnia 4. If that's true, then get ready for an epic journey. As Narnia fans, you must remember the 3 Narnia movies that came out between 2005 and 2010. They captured our hearts and made us wait for the next part after the release of each part. If rumors are going to be true, then all the fans are in for a treat. In fact, a royal treat, wouldn't you agree? Have you ever dived into a world filled with talking lions, other interesting creatures, and epic adventures? That's Narnia, the magical land from C.S. Lewis's famous book series. Remember the siblings, Lucy, Edmund, Susan, and Peter? They explored this fantastical place, and in the end, their journeys became movies, and those movies are the ones in the Narnia franchise. All of us know The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe that came out in 2005, and then Prince Caspian a few years later. But did you know there were supposed to be 4 movies? There was a buzz about the Silver Chair continuing the story, but hold your breath, it never happened. So, what went wrong with Narnia 4? Well, it turns out that there was some tough competition at the box office, and the story's place in the series might have played a part too. But now is the time to rejoice rather than be upset as Narnia fans. Netflix is planning to bring the Chronicles back to life with a new series, and guess who's behind the scenes? None other than Greta Gerwig, the mastermind behind the 2023 box office hit movie Barbie. Many say this could be the spark that reignites the Narnia fever among Gen Z. If you remember, a 2018 announcement stated that Netflix could be handling the Narnia series revival for the streaming side. Not much has been revealed about the franchise's current state in the 5 years that have passed. That is, up until this point. A positive update for Netflix's Narnia means that the shooting and production work for the upcoming movie will begin immediately. As fans, this will satisfy you more than anything because a much-proven director like Greta Gerwig deserves to make a much-acclaimed movie in the Narnia franchise. If the official adaptation of Narnia 4: The Silver Chair was abandoned, then there must have been reasons behind it. Since the previous 3 movies released between 2005 and 2010 were big successes at the box office and had a huge fan following, why then did the planned adaptation of Narnia 4: The Silver Chair never materialize? The world of movies is unpredictable, as you know. Sometimes, even the most successful of franchises have to cancel their upcoming sequels or adaptations due to a lot of constraints. Sometimes, fans like you will never know why and what the actual reasons behind the cancellation of these movies or series are. But then, that's how this business is. It's so close, yet so far. That's how one should remember Narnia 4. Remember that Narnia adventure all of us were all hyped for, Narnia 4: The Silver Chair? It seemed like a sure thing, but then, all of a sudden, it came to a halt. No news, and all the fans were upset. The reason is that the studio behind the movies, Walden Media, hit an obstacle. Each Narnia film made less money than the last, and that shocked them. Instead of following the book order, they wanted to rewind time with a prequel about how Narnia began, The Magician's Nephew. But that idea fizzled out too, and by 2011, the production house lost the rights to Narnia altogether. Speaking of 2011, that's when things got interesting again. Lucy herself, Georgie Henley, hinted that she probably wouldn't be back. Was this a sign of trouble? Yep. That statement by Georgie in 2011 shattered the hopes of many Narnia fans. Fast forward to 2013, a new company, the Mark Gordon Company, came in to give the Silver Chair another try. In 2017, things looked even better when Captain America director Joe Johnston signed on. But then, that again didn't succeed. By then, the original Narnia kids were all grown up. Even if they wanted to make the movie, they wouldn't have been the right age for their roles. This meant a whole new cast, a whole new vibe. But then, Netflix came in and suddenly bought the rights to Narnia in 2018. Now that's exciting. Maybe the Silver Chair will finally get its chance to shine on Netflix. What do you guys think? Fans of the Narnia series finally have something to look forward to in the form of the next thrilling installment in this franchise, even if Netflix has been holding the rights to the series for years. With the release of her most recent picture, Barbie, which became one of the biggest films of 2023, Gerwig was at last free to begin bringing the great stories of C.S. Lewis to the big screen. Isn't it exciting to see how Greta Gerwig will bring Narnia to life? Exciting isn't the word that can be used to describe Greta's involvement with the project. In fact, this was a surprise announcement that no one in the fans had ever expected. A move that shook the entire movie world. Knowing that Greta Gerwig is at the helm, all of us know what to expect from her. There's basically a guarantee of quality that one can expect from her work. While everyone is waiting for the magic to unfold on screen, let's dive into the speculations surrounding the movie. Filming is rumored to kick off this August, so keep your fingers crossed that Hollywood strikes don't resurface again. Hopefully, there will be a possible release date sometime in 2025. The positive signs of filming sound pretty epic, hinting that Netflix is going all out to bring C.S. Lewis's world come to life in a massive way. Gerwig has a knack for reimagining classics, and we can't wait to see what she does with Narnia. Speaking of the cast, it's still under wraps for now, but whispers suggest Georgie Henley might return as Lucy. Interesting though. Well, William Moseley, the actor who brought him to life, has thoughts on Netflix's upcoming Narnia reboot with Greta Gerwig. Moseley thinks it's unlikely he'll be asked back. Netflix seems to be going for a whole new Narnia vibe, and that's okay. It makes him a little sad though. He'd love to be a part of that world again. Even though he might not be in it, Moseley wishes Gerwig all the best. He added, "We'll have to wait and see what kind of Narnia Netflix brings us." Now for the real biggie, and that in fact comes from Ted Sarandos. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos himself spilled the beans about Gerwig directing not just one, but 2 Narnia movies. Well, now fans are really in for a treat. He even called her a wonderful visionary and promised the films would be bigger and bolder than anything anyone had ever seen before. Gerwig is a huge C.S. Lewis fan, so expect these movies to be both fresh and faithful to the beloved books. This is a dream come true for Narnia fans. Get ready for something truly special that captures the magic of the original stories while offering a whole new adventure. Who knows? Maybe all of us will even get a glimpse of a world even grander than Narnia itself. Even though the first movie, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe did well at the box office, the Chronicles of Narnia film series was gradually heading in the wrong direction. While searching for a studio to support its once-emerging cinematic universe, the film series struggled with consistency. As Narnia fans, do you have any guess as to why the movie franchise didn't succeed? Failure is a part of the business, and it's not exactly new. Narnia 2 had to face that failure over a period of time. The Narnia movies felt like they had so much potential, but somehow they just never quite took off. Many fans started asking what went wrong, but then nobody had those answers. Maybe it was a case of too much too fast. The movies were trying to build a whole cinematic universe, but they got trapped down with all these challenges. If you remember, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader was a big failure, and this in fact affected Disney. Now everything's back at Disney again. It kind of seemed like a cycle. Here's another theory on why the movie franchise failed. Maybe the studios just overestimated Narnia's magic. Sure, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was huge, but let's be honest, it wasn't that mostly because everyone loved the book as kids. Unlike Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, most people didn't realize Narnia was a whole series. The movies never quite captured that same spark. You know, that feeling of wanting to dive deeper into this amazing world? But now, it's so exciting that Netflix is giving Narnia another shot, and chances are that they may succeed this time. Things are moving in the direction of Netflix, and possibly they might crack the code and create a new Narnia fan base along with the older ones. Do you think this would probably be the last movie in the Narnia franchise? Do share your views on this in the comments section below. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Bye for now.